I'm Collins with Cullman Today. I'm down at the Cullman County Courthouse with probate judge Tammy Brown. Tammy, 5 o'clock, just passed. This is a big day for your office and the election system in 2016, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Very big.
Tell us about it. What went on today?
Well, today's the last day for any candidate to qualify with either party, and the office has to remain open till 5 o'clock, which we did. And anyone's invited to come and be a part of the election process or just be involved in it. Each party opened up qualifying dates, but this was the date to end all qualifying. We have the office prepared packets, election packets, to give each candidate, and has met with any party chairperson or persons that wanted information on qualifying. And I hope that the office has provided and educated anyone wanting to run for office and helped in any way that we could.
Well, it's really a complex process. I think people just imagine they go to the voting place, vote, and the election results come up, but it's far more than that, isn't it?
Oh, there's a whole lot more to it. We've just started the process for the March 1st, 2016 election. This is just the beginning, and when today's over, we will start the next step here in the office.
Gotcha. Now, if I follow what's happening correctly, if you're a Democrat or a Republican and you wanted to be in next year's election and you didn't file or qualify,
it's over.
It's over.
It's over as today.
Now, somebody's going to go, oh my goodness, I missed it. Or there may be independent candidates. Is there any hope for them still getting in the race?
Yes, an independent candidate can still be a part of the election process. What they have to do is they have to get 3% of the people that voted in the last governor's race. Remember that independence is depending on whether you're running for a county-wide race or a certain race like a school board district. Then that changes the number that you would have to get. And it's a number of people that are registered voters on a petition that you take around. And that has to be turned into the probate office on the day of the primary election by 5 o'clock.
Gotcha. Well, leading up to 5 o'clock today, I noticed your office was like a beehive. You had workers and employees running around, I don't want to say crazily, but they're busy. Tell me about that.
They were very busy. They were making sure that we had paperwork. We enter everything into a computer. We scan it. We keep an election list. We try to stay on that so we can just modify it and amend it as people qualify so that people don't have to wait long for that information. So they were all here and they were working and they were very helpful. I have a great group of people that helps throughout the office. The people that don't directly work with the election, they keep the other part of the office running so the election process can flow just as smoothly as possible.
Well, it looked like it was flowing like clockwork when I was here. Now, one thing about the candidates themselves and the parties that they represent, it seems to me that you have to be the fairest, most even-handed person in Cullman County during this, don't you?
Yes, you need to be. You know, I go vote and I look at the candidates myself, but up here I try to treat every person that qualifies and runs for an office evenly and as fair as possible. We don't have parties when you come in this office. You're a candidate running, and we want to make sure that you have all the information that you need in order to do that.
That's awesome. Well, I think in a few moments we'll have the final candidates, and I'll announce those here in a moment. But Tammy, tell me this, what happens for these candidates and the entire election process next? What's next big on the map?
Well, next they need to start getting out and raising, getting contributions, and then of course they'll have expenses for signs and cards, and they'll have to file reports with the probate office, or if they chose as a county office to file online, they can do that. All state offices have to file online, and then they'll file those reports either online or with us up to the election time.
And that's March the 6th, correct?
March 1st, 2016.
March 1st, 2016. Fantastic. And that's the deadline also for independents the day before that, isn't it? If they want to...
The day of the election.
Day of the election. Great. Judge Brown, thanks so much for your time. This has got to be a difficult, complex job. I appreciate you tackling it and doing so well at it.
Well, thank you so much. I enjoy it. And again, I want to say thank you to all my employees. They've done great.
All right. Thanks for your time, Judge.
Thank you.